Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Season 3 of the Sunderland Career Mode. And this is a big one because we're finally in Europe. We got Europa League football by finishing 5th place last season. So I'm really interested to see how he gets on. But of course, as always, we need to make improvements with the squad. We're definitely not ready to be playing in Europe with this current squad. Well, actually, I think we can compete. We can definitely compete, but we wouldn't be able to get really deep into the competition. As you can see here, my current budget is 138 million. And that is before I even sell players. So we have a lot of money to work with, but a lot of positions that I want to upgrade in. So let me go ahead and show you what my plans are. Let's go into team management. So we are going to stick with Dovbyk and Ahmad as my right winger and striker, but I am looking at bringing in Njayi as my left winger, and Taubi will probably be back up, and I think Adingra will be making way. We're then going to stick with Rig and Siddiqui as two of my midfielders, but Guendouzi, as we all know, didn't join Sunderland in real life, so we are going to move him on and find someone else. I've already got some very good players in mind. And then my back four is pretty much staying the same. I'm just going to be bringing in another centre-back that can play potentially ahead of Gomez, I'm thinking. So basically a new partner for Mawissa. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty set on this team. So Adingra will be making way. And I mean, if I do get offers coming in for other players, we'll look at them individually. But that's my plans. So let me go ahead and show you who I've got in mind. Let's go into my transfer hub. Njayi is going to be the first purchase, and I think we just go in for him now. Unfortunately, his market value has gone up since he joined Tottenham, but there's no way I'm paying 59 million for him. I reckon, well, it says here 47.6 might work. If I can get him for around 48, 49, maybe 50 million, I would take that. So what is that going to look like if I include... his name has just evaded me. Adingra. Let's see. Let's put Adingra in. He's worth 23. So realistically, if I can just add 25, something like that, then I'd be quite happy. So I will try a little bit lower first. This is a £45 million offer. But then again, market value, especially with a younger player, is a bit skewed, isn't it? I think Adingra is easily worth 28, 29, maybe even 30 because of his age. So let's go ahead and submit this and see what Tottenham say. They want 35 plus Adingra. Who is that manager? It's definitely not Thomas Frank. Excuse me. Let's bring this down to 30. So we're kind of halfway. This is a £53 million offer total. And they are happy with it. I have gone a little bit higher than I would like, but Njayi feels like the final piece of the puzzle up front for me to really go for it in Europe. Njayi spent 6 months at Tottenham, and we are about to save him. And I'm signing him because I just think he's someone I've never used before in a career mode. And honestly, having done this for well over a decade now, I am running out of players that I haven't used, but that still kind of excite me and I'm interested in. And Njayi definitely falls into that category. He's easily going to be my highest paid player, isn't he? He's obviously going to require a crucial role. And then, I mean, 4-year contract probably seems about right. Is he going to ask for a specific wage? Or am I going to have to gamble? Oh, dear. I'm definitely willing to go to 120, but I'm wondering if I can maybe get him on a bit lower. But just give him a nice sign-on fee. We're going to try 100 grand. I do not pay anyone over 100 grand right now. And he'll take it. Right, that's my limit. I am not going above 100 grand until I'm in the Champions League, okay? We have to keep our wages realistic. Njayi is joining Sunderland. Unfortunately, Adingra makes way. Adingra wasn't all that, to be honest. He was fine. But this is a really exciting signing. So now we have Amad Diallo and Njayi on the wings with Dovbyk down the middle. That is going to be a huge, huge threat. Welcome to the club, Njayi. And it's a slight increase on what I was wanting to pay. But to get the job done, and it's a C. I mean, it could have been better, I guess. He is 85 rated. Oh, yes. Now, Talby, obviously, we were without him for some time last season, and we missed him, but not an incredible amount. All right, let me just sort this out. And Jai there. I think, you know, we have to be cutthroat. Football is cutthroat. If you're a really good player, but you're not taking the team to another level, you're going to be replaced at some point. And whilst Talby's still only 22, he's not going anywhere. He will still get plenty of game time. But Njayi down that left side, oh, he is going to be so much fun. He should have 5-star skills. Yeah, we will definitely be doing that. Let's go ahead and save him in the team. We're going to go into my development plans, and we're going to get him 5-star skills. Let's see. Can I convert him to left wing as well, actually? There he is. Let's do a quick training to left wing. And then in 2 weeks' time, we will get those skill moves up to 5 stars. Well, that's the perfect start, really. What I will do is quickly give him a squad number. Let's see what we've got available. What does he wear? I mean, it doesn't matter massively. We could go with number 24, which is what Adingra had, right? I could try... Oh, hang on. So 5's available. I could move someone to 5. Nah, do you know what? 24 it is. Njayi, our new left winger. Oh, I'm excited about that. Who do we go for next, though? We obviously need to do a lot of scouting. But in terms of my centre-back options, we've got Bassi, although he's left-footed, so I don't really want a left-footed centre-back to be the big signing, but he could still be a good backup option if Moissa gets injured or whatever. But in terms of bringing in a centre-back that can effectively go straight into the team, I've got Lacroix, Todibo, Geertruida. I've also re-added him. We, of course, had him in Season 1. But my favourite option is Ezri Konsa. I think he would be incredible. And then, to replace Guendouzi, we have McTominay, the older option. Could be a really good option for us. Kobbie Mainoo. I think he's going to stay at United in real life now that they've sacked Amorim, but Mainoo could be a really good option for us. But I've also added Curtis Jones. Now, I know he's more of an attacking option, but honestly, with Siddiqui next to Curtis Jones as my 2 centre mids, I reckon that could go quite nicely. But I'm not certain on either of these. I don't have a preferred choice, but Konsa is definitely my go-to signing here. If not, it'll be Lacroix or Todibo. I'm not sure I want Geertruida, but we'll have him there just in case. Now, let's begin the season here. We're going to advance through. We've got a pre-season tournament coming up. We've had an offer come in for Mundell. No surprise there. I still cannot block any offers coming in. I want to keep him, so I will give him minutes, especially in the pre-season tournament. And I'm just going to keep rejecting. This is what I want from Mundell. I want a message like this. Okay, so Brobby is open to contract talks. So what's he on right now? He is on £44,500. I'm not making you my highest paid player, that's for sure. I can go up for sure. 60 to 70 maybe. Somewhere around there. Oh. Okay, well, he's still locked in for just under 3 years. But apparently, now that I'm in Europe, I've got Europa League football, everyone is going to want a lot higher wages, right? And no one else is willing to negotiate. By the way, I can bring back Peter Holt. Obviously, I did 2-year loan deals for Holt and the left back I've got, Barton. So I could call them back at any point, but they are still out on loan. 2 weeks have passed by. And now Njayi is a left winger. And now to get his skill moves up, we can't. He's not. He's peaked. He's peaked. He's not going to grow anymore, it would seem. But for just... I mean, I'm going to do it either way. Left wing, inside forward, plus, but it's going to take a long time. I'm really disappointed in this system. A lot of the time, you're telling me a 27-year-old Njayi is not going to be able to learn inside forward plus for, well, at least he's not going to grow to 86 as well, for 78 weeks. Almost a year and a half. What is that about? Here we've got the pre-season tournament invite. And I'm going to go for the cheapest one. Well, I say the cheapest. The lowest reward, because we never win our pre-season tournaments when I select the toughest one that has the most money. But those ones were very competitive. They seemed quite close. Okay, so looks like our scout reports are done. Yes, they are. Oh, McTominay is 85 rated. I think he would be an absolute monster. Look at his stats. For me, that is the best replacement for Guendouzi. Mainu, 83 rated, has a pretty low clause, 58 million. You're going to get a good player for that. Curtis Jones, somehow he's 85 rated, but I'm not so convinced about Curtis Jones. He's got a finesse shot. Konza is 84 rated. Yeah, he's very good. LaCroix, though, 88 pace. Oh, my God. It's so tempting, isn't it? I could have Mawissa and LaCroix next to each other. I thought Todibo would be higher rated, if I'm honest. I'm surprised he's not. Okay, well, I'm not going for Gertruda. I'm not going to go for Bassi. I'm not going to go for Jones. Mainu is still a really good option. He's got finesse shot as well. It's a bit strange. Looking at McTominay's play styles, though, oh my God, he's got everything, isn't he? So he would play a slightly deeper role for me compared to what he does over in Italy, where he's actually kind of almost a number 8 playing as a number 10, right? But I reckon he'd be really good next to Siddiqui, and we can bring him back to the Premier League. So we are going to go for McTominay, and we will be selling Guendouzi. I will not be offering him in a swap here because, let me just check, I believe he's worth a lot more. Yeah, 58 million. I mean, technically a straight swap would work. I could do a straight swap. I reckon I could get 70 million for him, though, which is obviously a lot. But then part of me thinks that it's almost a bit cheesy, isn't it? I've had him for one season. I'm doubling my money pretty much. Yeah, for the sake of the series, guys, I'm just going to do a straight swap. I know it's not the best thing to do financially, but for the series, I think it's kind of good. He goes back to Italy. He came from Lazio, and we're bringing McTominay back home. And there you go. Of course, they're willing to accept that. McTominay, I say bring him home. He's obviously from Scotland. We're near Scotland, up here in Sunderland. Let's offer him, it's going to be a big wage. It's going to be a big, big wage, isn't it? Crucial first-team player, of course. 3-year contract. Yeah, that's good. He's 30 years old. We don't need a release clause in there. I'm just going to give him what he's on. Although he's a bit of a marquee signing, isn't he? I think I might go up a little bit higher. 200 grand up front, 140,000 a week. So my rule of going over 100k, we're going to have to scrap it. It's not going to be possible. But McTominay has signed it. Oh, my God. Now that is a signing. That is a big, big signing. Guendouzi was great. But as soon as he didn't move to Sunderland in real life, it bugged me. I was so sure that move was going to happen. So I'm kind of happy that we've done this instead. McTominay is going to be a lot of fun. He will get goals from midfield. We will have him playing as, effectively a box-to-box that's going to get goals but also defend. And Siddiqui will obviously take up that left centre mid role and be a bit more defensive. So it is done. Guendouzi is gone. We have a new number 8. Welcome to Sunderland, McTominay. Obviously, we're going to get an F. I am fully aware, guys. I've done it for the series. And now we're left with a considerable amount of money to invest in a centre-back. We're not going to go with Mainu. Who do I go for? It's not Todibo. It's between these two guys. 88 pace. It is ridiculous, isn't it? 27 years old, so for the next few seasons, he's going to continue to grow, whereas Konza will not. I've just signed an older player. Maybe I go with a peak player now. I'm leaning towards LaCroix here. The French partnership at the back. Or do I go British with S3E1 Konza? It's so difficult. They're both so good. Both really, really good options. Oh, but it's just the pace and the strength. 89 strength, 93 sprint speed. Are you kidding me? The difference on the ball, though, it's not crazy, but look at the dribbling, for example. Oh, I'm going for LaCroix. I'm going for LaCroix. I do want him more. That pace is just so good. We are going to offer 28 million, just under his market value. We technically overpaid. Who the hell is that manager? Oh, wait, what? They want Rig? No. I already overpaid on purpose with McTominay. I'll go 29 then. I'm going to try and get a better deal in this one. Who is this manager? Okay, they will take 29 million. We all know how good LaCroix is. I come up against him in Ultimate Team all the damn time. It's because he's tall, he's quick, and he's strong. And we've got a few French players he will mix in. He's obviously going to be a crucial first-team player. Joe Gomez was fantastic, but this feels right to upgrade in this position. And he's 27. He could still genuinely grow to 84, 85, something like that. Don't need a release clause. 100 grand, 200 up front. And that leaves us with 67 million if he accepts this. And of course he's accepted it. Oh my God, guys. Njai, McTominay, and LaCroix. That is how you upgrade a core. You know, a defender, a midfielder, and an attacker. That is going to be spicy. We are ready for Europa League football now. That is for sure. I have indeed caught a vibe. 29 million when we could have got him for 28.1, but it's a very, very good deal. McTominay's already in. Wait, why has Dovbyk got a red card? What? Okay. Do we have Mukiele or Gomez on the bench? I think we go Mukiele. He's... Actually, but Gomez is a bit more versatile. That's tough. I think we go Gomez, actually. Yeah. This is the problem when you do upgrade your team. You have to make some pretty difficult decisions with players that you potentially really like. It's just annoying me now, guys. The amount of offers I'm getting for Mundle, and I'm just not getting anywhere with him. It's doing my head in, and I'm wondering if I should just let him go. I can always find someone else that can play as a left winger and a right winger, and probably, let's be honest, to a better level. He's 75 rated. I don't know why I'm so intent on keeping him. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept this offer from Girona. I've also got a loan offer for Celt. I'm quite happy to let him go out on loan. I don't necessarily need him, especially now that I've brought in another centre-back in LaCroix, which means Mukiele technically is third choice instead of Celt now. So, and obviously we did have Ballard and he left, but we can afford to let Celt go out on loan. So I'm going to accept that. And now let's see if I can find some form of winger that can play both sides. Maybe I need to find someone that's got 5-star weak foot so they can play both sides. And also, I'm going to look at left-backs because I feel like I've upgraded the team in a lot of positions and I'm still using Sirkin as a backup, and Jakobs, whilst he's great, is not going to grow anymore. So I'm thinking future-proofing. Maybe it's worth investing the money I've got now. I looked through all the top leagues for any type of attacking midfielder / winger with pace that has a 5-star weak foot, and I've come across some very good options, but my favourite one is Zakaria Abuklal. I hope I'm saying that right. 4-star skiller, 5-star weak foot. I think he's going to be very quick. I'm looking at the summaries, of course, and you've got agility, stamina, acceleration, sprint speed, dribbling. This, I think, could be the perfect replacement for Mundle. And then, in terms of left-backs, I mean, we've signed so many Dutch players, 25 years old. We already know he's better than Jakobs. I mean, it's Maatsen. So what if we sell Sirkin or just buy him? I don't need to sell. I literally don't need to sell. I can just buy Maatsen. So we're going to scout these guys. Hopefully no one else comes in. I'm really interested to see what Zakaria Abuklal is like. But yeah, let's wait and see what those stats come back as. We do have our first game coming up. We've got Real Betis Oh, and it looks like we have a sale. Mundell finally got his way. I tried, guys. I genuinely did. You know, he could have gone last season in January. He's been upset with me for a while because he just isn't getting enough game time, despite the fact I used him in almost every cup game. I used him as a sub in a lot of Premier League games as well. And we've got European football this season. He would have got more minutes, but it's fine. I got bored of having to decline all the offers, and we got good money for him, as you can see there. Could have got maybe a 500,000 more, something like that. And there is Selt on loan to Bournemouth. Very good business again. He will come back as an even better player. By the way, Dovbyk, this red card is confusing me. I don't know why. I don't know how. It's a really weird one. It can't be international duty, right? To affect a preseason? I don't know. Let's go ahead and put Brobby in. What do I want to do here? Should I just use this? This is my first team other than Dovbyk. Why not? Up against Real Betis. I reckon we win this comfortably. Oh my God, a 3-3. A lot of goals. And Jai could have scored twice. Ahmad scored. Brobby scored. I don't know why Njai's missed in the 33rd minute there, but he did rescue us a point in the 89th minute. It's not the best start to this tournament. I don't think you can really win unless you get at least the first game. 3 points in that. That looks like John Stones. Is it me, or does that look like John Stones a little bit? Where'd it go? I was looking at John Stones. Look, that looks just like him. Kapachak. I have no idea how to pronounce that. We had an offer come in for Harvey Elliott. No, we are not selling any players now. I am happy to keep what I've got. And in fact, Harvey Elliott is coming into this game. I'm also going to put in De Boer. He's finally a centre mid, so he gets a +1 there. And let's go with Mukiele, and let's go with Sigankov, who is now 82 rated, by the way. Quick sim against Hoffenheim, I think it is. And it's a 1-0 win. Jakob scored. Oh, no. He knows I'm looking at left backs. He knows. He doesn't want me to sign one. Sorry, mate, but you were a stopgap, you know, kind of. We've got a scout report update. Oof. Potential of 77 to 89, 83 to 91. I mean, that is an absolute no-brainer. Could be quite expensive, though. And looking at Abuklau's stats. Oh, yeah. Okay, that could be a really, really good signing. Let's get this game against Sevilla done. And then hopefully those scout reports will be finished very soon and we can make an offer. What's this message from Brobby? We were going to talk about your contract. You rejected it. He submitted a transfer request as well. We're going to delegate this time. Wait, no, I did before, didn't I? 80 to 100. Hooray! Oh, he wants 110. I'm not going to say no to that. I don't want to lose him. And still, no one else is willing to negotiate a new deal. I'm just scrolling through and looking at the negotiation status, and there's nothing. Okay, into our last game now of pre-season. Dovbyk's back. Let's go. And it's a 2-1 win, and Jai scored, Dovbyk scored. We had 7 shots. Oh. Okay, but I don't think it's enough to win. I don't think I've won a pre-season tournament in a long time. And of course, our first game of the season is against Newcastle. It just had to be. And there you go, Brobby. He's complacent now. Oops. All right, we've had an offer come in for... It's Newcastle. Blocked. And an offer coming in from Tottenham for Dovbyk. Blocked. I like both my strikers. They are going nowhere. Got 5 unread emails. Okay, get rid of all those. Still no full scout reports back yet. And I think that should be it now, right? Yep, they're done. All right. Let's get these players in. Transfer hub. So he's 77 rated, so he is a bit better than Mundell, but not a lot better. But I think this is perfect kind of player to bring in as a squad option. So we are going to go ahead and it looks like we can get him for around 10 million. And we've got 73, so we can easily afford that. 10 million going in for Zakaria Abuklal. Reasonable offer, done. Maatsen, we're looking at 37. I'm going to put in 35. We're going to get both these deals done really quickly, I think. 35 million. It leaves me with 38. They want Sigankov. No. For wasting my time, 34.5. Whoa! They've put the... I mean, the tension's gone very high, and they've put the price up very high. I might actually not be able to get this done much cheaper. We'll go 43.5. Still leaves me with 30 million. There we go. Were they bluffing there? There's no way he's worth that much. I do worry about his physical stats. It's his strength, only 53, but he's rapid, quite literally. Yeah, I really like this player as well. Acrobatic, game changer, technical, quick step. Okay, we'll negotiate these contracts. And then in the next episode, we kick off with the derby with our new kits as well. I don't have them yet. So he's going to be a rotation. He's not a prospect. He's not young. He's happy with rotation. He's just grateful he gets to come to the Prem. Don't need a release clause. And I'll offer you 30k, 100 up front. Get that deal done. Nope, he wants 41. OCD, 40. You're not getting the extra $1,000. Okay, there it is. Abuklal is in. Another new signing. Welcome to Sunderland Football Club. I reckon he could be quite good fun. A player that can play both right, left, cam. He can even play as a centre mid as well, by the way. His defending is 45, though, so I probably wouldn't do that. And now Maatsen, he's going to be expensive. Coming from Villa. Yeah, he's on 110 grand. He's obviously going to be a first-team player. I'm sorry, Jakobs. I really enjoyed Jakobs. I really did. But this is for the sake of our future. We're in Europa League now. We need to improve every position. I'll try 100 with 200 up front. It's a little bit lower than what he's on right now. But he's going to take it. I thought he would. You quite often can reduce it a little bit because when they're at these top clubs, they know they can't get those wages at the lower or the medium level clubs. And that is another absolutely gigantic signing coming in from Aston Villa. We have a new left back. I made 2 extra signings that I wasn't expecting to make, but I'm super happy with it. They're really, really good players. I could have got him a lot cheaper. They were bluffing, weren't they? They got me, though. They got me. I really thought the tension was so high that I just wouldn't get the deal done. So, I think Jakobs drops to the bench. We have Maatsen come in. And then, of course, now that Mundel's gone, Abuklal becomes our kind of go-to winger off the reserves. And we've got Freeman on the reserves here as well now. So we've got a goalkeeper, a centre-back, a right-back, a left-back, a striker, and 2 midfielders. The subs are strong as well. Centre-back, left-back, centre-mid, right-wing, left-wing, cam, striker. And then, obviously, the first team. Tell me I haven't absolutely smashed that. Every single player here is so worthy of their position, and I'm really happy with this. I really am. So, thank you for watching. I'm sorry there's no gameplay. Obviously, I'm waiting for my kits. As soon as I've got them, I'm hoping today I can record the next episode, and we will be kicking off with Newcastle.